Good afternoon, ladies. We are having some absolutely glorious weather, so I hope you're able to make the best of it. I just wanted to go through some questions that you have been asking, and just wanted to thank Letitia, who we spoke this morning. She said, "Look, some of the ladies have had some questions. Can you just provide a bit more clarification?" So here goes. So first of all, some exciting news is that Letitia is going to share the journey with you. So when Letitia was asking some questions, I said, look, it's probably best. Sometimes it's a little hard to explain, but what would be even better is if you would be willing to share the journey, and she has. So she's jumping on board, and that's going to give, for those of you that see Letitia at the gym, that's going to give you even more opportunity to be able to really immerse yourself and share that journey with some of the staff there. So well done, Letitia, and look forward to having you on board. All right, so some of the frequently asked questions we'll go through is what kind of results can I expect? What does it include? How does it help me be more consistent? That was one of the things that you had said quite often is that, I sort of know what to do. I have times when I can be really good, but I just want to be more consistent. Do I get to catch up with you? So we'll talk about that. What about the workouts and just some questions around that? And how do I go about eating right for my body type? So we'll cover all of those things in the next 10 minutes. Okay, let's talk about results. And if you remember back to the talk, one of the frustrations I shared with you is that I'd been a group fitness instructor for about 13 years in the last couple of years in personal training. And one of the frustrations I shared with you was that many of the ladies that I've been engaging with, some who have been coming to the gym for more than 10 years, really seem to look, feel, perform the same way. And a large amount of that was due to their inconsistency. It was really tough for them to get to the gym in terms of managing responsibilities for their kids and families and work and juggling that. So part of the results I want to share with you is these are some of the results that people have achieved on the Precision Nutrition coaching platform. So a couple of things you'll notice if you have a look over here, hopefully you're getting a nice little yellow circle hovering around where I'm moving my mouse. Check out the age of some of these ladies. So 47 years. One of the other things people have asked is this a weight loss program? Is it, I don't particularly want to lose as much weight, but I want to be able to move better or feel better or eat better, or I have other digestive issues, etc. How's that going to help me? So if you look at this lady here, she's gained a total of 14 pounds and 17 inches over the course of the year-long coaching program. And if you take a look in terms of health, you can just see that there's going from the before and after pictures. Check out the notion of how healthy do you think this person would be before, and how healthy do you think she is, a year down the track. So some of the questions people have said is, am I too old for this? 47 years to be able to put on, 14 pounds, that's 6 to 7 kilos of lean body mass, of muscle mass, is huge. So that's the kind of results that you can achieve through the training program and platform and through the nutrition platform. So I wanted to share that with you. 49 years. So again, people who have been able to make some really significant progress at a variety of ages. So just wanted to share those amazing results. Some of these women weren't able to train for a number of reasons. So their gains or losses have largely been nutrition, habit, and consistency based rather than going and smashing their bodies in the gym. So first of all, just wanted to share that with you. How do I stay consistent? That was one of the other things you were asking about, and the key to that we spoke about on Tuesday was to be able to practice. They were some of the habits that we went through, and so how do we practice it with the coaching? What would you get? Every day you would have an email which has a habit card on it, and this is the green one is what your habit card would look like. So the serving for that, the example of the habit here was eat 5 servings of colourful fruit and vegetables. Did you do your habit? And that would be how I track your consistent you're being every day. So every day you have these habits that you'd be checking in and you would be clicking yes or no for. And what we find is a 60 to 70% compliance rate. So you being able to do these 60 to 70% of the time, so 7 out of 10 days, can yield those kind of results that we were looking at just before. Okay, now the workout bit. This is the bit I wanted to share with you because there's been a few questions about this. So every day you will have, where's my little, okay, so you can see my mouse there. Every day you get a workout. One of the bits that the program will ask you is, can you do a full workout, at-home workout, which largely means you've got reduced access to equipment or reduced access to time. I don't have too much time. I just want to do a quick workout, and it will truncate the workout based on what you tell it. So if, for example, you've only got a little bit of time, it will generally give you more compound moves so that you're still getting the fat burning and the resistance training component, but with less isolation work. So you're basically doing the exercises that give you the best bang for your buck in the available time. Now, some people say, well, I'm already doing my own training. So the bit down the bottom there is you click, I'm doing my own workout, and then you would just write in, which I get, to say that, oh, this person has done their own workout. They might have done a pump class. They might have gone around the circuit a few times at Warwick Women's Workout. So you can let me know if you're doing your own workout, and the platform just keeps a track of it. Did you work out? Every day you will have a task to do that is physical. So some days that's active recovery. So that can include going for a walk with a dog, going down to the park with the kids or grandkids. Maybe it's a recovery day for the mind. So it's a day that you've set some time aside for you to read a book or to have a bath or to do something that is, you can link that back to your 5-minute activity that you might have looked at earlier this week. And then exercise-wise, we have 3 levels of difficulty. So every workout option, you can see here they're looking at a single dumbbell row. So there's 3 levels of resistance based on what your physical capability is. So even within the one exercise, you have the option to drill down to select the level of difficulty. So, from a full push-up to a 3/4 push-up to a push-up on your knees to a single arm band row to a kneeling cable row, single arm dumbbell row, which you can adjust the resistance for. So that's how the workouts can be customized. And the habit-based aspect, or the compliance, the consistency-based aspect, is around you clicking every day that you've done something. So whether it be an active recovery day or a workout day for you. On average, the workouts are usually a 3 or 4 day workout cycle. Still remembering that the workouts would come second to the nutrition and nutrition coaching, which is the bit that most people where most people get to see some big results from. Okay, how do I stay consistent? This is what I get to see. This box down, you can't see if I point with my finger, but you can see if I point with my mouse. This is what I get to see. So I get to see where you're at for today, and I get to see how consistent you've been over time. So all those ticks are what we mean when we say compliance rates. All those ticks that I get to see show me how consistently you're doing your lessons, which are some education sessions that we have online for you. So you'll get access to a number of, a bit similar to the talk that I did for you on Tuesday, but you'll get on a much broader variety of topics with some little assignments that you can do, little exercises and activities. How consistent are you with the habit? So you've ticked yes, I've done it, and how consistent you are with your workouts. Okay, so I'll be able to see at a glance how well you've tracked over the last couple of weeks and how you are tracking throughout your progress through the program. So that's how I get to check that you're being consistent. So I'm always like little Big Brother or Jiminy Cricket, but always just there in the background to make sure that things are ticking along well for you, and would be in touch through the platform if I'm noticing that for some reason you are not. I'm not seeing ticks there. That would be my cue to you to say, hey, what's going on? How can I help? Okay. One of the last bits was eating right for your body type. So there's no kinds of carb or calorie counting. Largely, I find that unsustainable and puts you in a scarcity mindset and sort of impacts your relationship with food in a negative way. Rather, we use this, your hand, which is a handy portion guide. So we measure fats by thumbs, protein by palms, smart carbs by your fist size, vegetables using your hand, so a cupped hand. So the handy portion guide is the way that we measure, because that's something you can use and take with you always. So how we go about getting the right food types for your body type is that you tell me the kinds of foods that you like to eat and your general activity level and the kind of goals. So if you think back to those, let me just see if I can flick back. If you look at this lady here, the amount of protein that she would be consuming, the amount of carbohydrates that she would need to build lean muscle mass would be much greater, for example, than this lady who has lost a considerable amount of weight and inches, measurements. So the nutrition profile, whilst we're still looking at the same fats, proteins, carbs, the amount of those would be unique for each person, each one of you. So where are we? So those things are all customized based on your activity level and what you're looking to get out of the program. So part of when you give me that information, I'll then spit you out a report that will tell you how much of each should you be aiming to eat throughout the day, rather than eat this at this time, because we all know that is just something that largely you can't stick to for longer than a week or two or a month. But this is about how we teach you to eat well over the course of your lifetime. All right, so that were a few of the questions that you've had. Hopefully that provides some more clarity. Let me know if you've got any other questions, and you can register through the link, which I'll send out again with this email, so you've got it there. All right, look forward to having you on board. Take care. See ya.